Business Application Modeling, or BAM, is a component of Genero Studio. BAM enables you to model a mobile application using design diagrams. A code generation engine does the coding work for you and speeds up the development process. Applications that interact with a database are good candidates for BAM. You can model and generate an application to perform insert, update, and delete operations in a few minutes. You can also model and generate code to interact with mobile device features, such as phone or maps, and it doesn't require an in-depth knowledge of the device API. BAM provides diagrams and tools to facilitate key steps in the development lifecycle. You start with a project type pre-configured for a desktop or mobile app. Then, model the entities of your applications and their interconnections in a high-level business diagram. Model the detailed design of your database, forms, services, and reports in subdiagrams. Set or change entity properties to tweak code generated to manage the user interface. Automatically generate an application matching the behavior described in the diagrams. And if needed, enhance the generated code with your own logic. BAM is based on several diagrams, each with its own purpose. The diagrams serve as inputs for code generation and are used in all stages of application development. Business application diagrams model the application flow. Entities model the application, and entity properties specify information needed to generate the code. Relations connect the entities and specify the relationships between them. Relation properties specify how the form should open, what data should be displayed, and what functionality should be available, such as add or search. Metaschema manager diagrams model the database. The metaschema is a centralized repository of the database metadata, such as information about tables, columns, and keys. A metaschema is required to examine the database structure or create a form based on a database table. It's also used to generate code. Form designer diagrams model an application's forms and records. There are two types of generated forms: CRUD forms and Zoom forms. You use CRUD forms to add, update, and delete data from a database. Zoom forms allow a user to select a value from a list and return the value to the program. Business record diagrams model the data definition, structure, and table relationships required to interact with the database. They contain all the database field names that make up the fields on the form and define the screen record used in the code. Genero Studio comes with a set of templates used with BAM for the code generation. Template build rules take input from the application modeling diagrams and use the code templates to generate the application code. You will learn more about templates, build rules, and code generation in a later video.